Hey everyone, I'm Jonathan, product marketing at Stytch, and today I'm excited to introduce B2B authentication from Stytch, the first and only B2B auth solution on the market that has organization tenancy built directly into its architecture. Unlike B2C auth, where a company sets the same exact auth settings for all of their end users, B2B auth requires the concept of membership with both organizations and members. With B2B auth, each customer is a distinct organization, and members are the end users who belong to those organizations. This difference is really important to think about when you're building auth at a B2B company, because every business that you work with will want to set auth requirements for their end users that are specific to their own organization. Building the right infrastructure and data models to support this kind of customization can be very complicated, even for seasoned developers. The easiest and surest way to support all of these different auth methods, single sign-on connections, user auth settings, and more is by building organization tenancy, often called multi-tenancy, right into your data model. Unfortunately, no other auth providers offer this today. That means that even B2B companies using an auth vendor still have to build all of this backend infrastructure on their own, just to support B2B authentication. And that's not even considering the key auth functionality that you need on top of that.
Trying to build the B2B auth ourselves was so much harder than I anticipated. Building the logic on our backend for things like organization affiliation, invitations, and even something like sign up emails flows was incredibly complex and time consuming. I remember we worked on it for months, and I don't think the average developer appreciates how much work B2B auth is without an org first data model that we saw with Stitch.
With Stitch's org-first B2B authentication suite, we take all of that hard backend work off of your plate by offering built-in organization tenancy out of the box, so that you're able to easily build enterprise-ready auth into your B2B application. Additionally, we offer key authentication functionality, like Enterprise SSO, both OIDC and SAML, invitations by email or just-in-time provisioning, organization discovery flows, and more, so you can meet your customers' auth needs without any extra dev time. And with Stitch's API and SDKs, you can personalize the entire experience to your heart's content.
If I were to describe our ideal authentication provider, I would just end up describing Stitch. My mind was blown by how dev-oriented the API and SDKs are, but with for instance, other B2B auth providers, you lose control over the UI. But Stitch offers both what we saw was a default that is fast and easy, but also provides a lot of great tooling for devs who want to build and customize the experience for the users like ourselves. At the end of the day, we cut our development time by 90%, built auth in 2 days, and got right back into building the product as we wanted to.
Want to learn more about how Stitch can power your B2B business? Get started for free today by visiting stitch.com/B2B or email us at sales@stitch.com.